Hello everybody. Today I just wanted to throw a short midweek video. I got some free cabinets given to me, and I needed a quick countertop for one. These are going in my finishing room and in my wood drying room. They don't need to be anything fancy. I had a bunch of pallet wood, so I figured I'd make a top out of pallet wood and film it all. I filmed everything time-lapse and high speed. Right here I'm just running everything through the joiner. I'm joining the face and one edge so that I can go to the table saw here and trim them down to width. I trimmed off the ugly edge. I tried to use a featherboard and push sticks, but I just wasn't comfortable with it. Things were moving too much because this is pallet wood. So what I did is I did a rough cut to width to take the rough edge off, and then I flipped everything over and took just the blade width off of the other side. All these pieces are 2 foot long by 3 inches wide exactly. After we get done cutting them to the final width, I run everything through my belt sander to get to final thickness. I actually don't own a planer because I usually only work with reclaimed wood that has nails in it, and belt sander will sand a nail off. A planer, you're replacing blades after you hit a nail. So, and the belt sander works just fine. Now here we are trimming everything to final length and making sure the ends are all square. I only have just a little Craftsman cordless chop saw. Works just fine for what I do for pallet wood. Like I say, if I hit nails, get a catch or something, it doesn't have enough power to do any real damage. And that's what I like about it. And we're just going and we're just going to face nail them all on. I'm just going to use 18 gauge brad nails. I want these pieces to be replaceable for when I screw one up. I can just rip it off and put a new piece in. That's everything's a uniform width, 3 inches wide by 2 feet long. Real easy to make a new one, and 3/4 inches thick. Actually, it's a little less, like 5/8. Alright, and we're going to put a quick coat of finish on with polyacrylic, water-based poly. I didn't do any real heavy sanding on these or anything. These are straight off the belt sander. Like I said, this is a work surface. Still came out pretty though. This is a work surface. I'm not really worried about it. It's going to get dense. It's going to get beat up. This is just pine. So it's not going to be, you wouldn't do this in your kitchen. If you're going to do this in your kitchen, you'd probably want to flood coat it with like an epoxy coat, something like that. Alright, now for the super satisfying tape pull. That's wonderful. But just a quick little countertop. Some of the stuff I do during the week. This is what the reclaimed in GD reclaimed stands for, because I do a lot with reclaimed. I enjoy using reclaimed materials for different projects.